Second step is to really understand the key components of what a pitch should have. And again, here there's 4. I also don't like 50-page business plans. I don't have the attention span for it. I don't even have the attention span for listening through a 20-minute presentation on a business. Like, you need to be able to give it to me in 3 minutes. Like, what are you about? Give it to me in 3 minutes. So the 4 key components that I want to see as a funder, if I'm looking at your business, is number 1, what's the customer pain point? What need are you solving? You know, what need are you solving? What's the customer pain point? Sometimes it's so fluffy, we want to strategically position ourselves to be able to find a solution. Like, I've gone through 20 words and I still don't know what you do. Like, what's the customer pain point? Number 1, what problem are you trying to solve? We all are in business because we're trying to solve something. So be clear about what that customer pain point is. Number 2, what makes you unique? What's your competitive advantage? Why should I choose you in this space? Again, you're not going to be the only one probably that's doing what you're doing, right? We all get these ideas and we're doing it differently, but what makes you unique? What's your competitive advantage? Sometimes it might just be something as simple as my location. Like, well, maybe I'm located in the township compared to somebody who's located in the suburbs. That's a competitive advantage. That's different, right? But you need to be clear about that. What makes you different? What sets you apart from the next person that might have the same idea or that's doing the same thing? What's your competitive advantage? Number 3 is what traction have you had? You know, in the US, I think with the whole drive around entrepreneurship, they've made us kind of believe that you can just have an idea and sell it. In our environment, you need to have had some action before people are even willing to look at your business to fund it. So what traction have you had? And traction means, it might be, have you sold any of your products? Do you even have a product to sell? Because sometimes people are so stuck in this pitching thing, just pitching like, where's the product? Like, oh yeah, it's still being made. You know, what's the traction? Do you have a team? It matters that when we're looking at your business, you're not a solo player, right? And if it's in a job interview, if you look at traction, it is what are the things that you have achieved in your career that you can highlight that are relevant to the particular job, right? And sometimes I think we underplay ourselves as women because we're stuck in thinking that traction and value are only based on my education and my work experience. That's limiting ourselves. Sometimes even your background plays a role. What you look like plays a role. You need to bring your whole self to the table when you're looking for something, when you're looking for a job, when you're looking for pitching. Find all of those unique things that you can present to say, this is what I'm bringing to the table. And then your fund will be interesting. Sometimes I've had women come for an interview and they just kind of highlight, oh, I went to school for this and did that and this is the job. And the man walks in for an interview and he feels it's important to tell me, like, on weekends I surf. That's great. That makes the person interesting. Or I have 12 birds at home. Okay. But somebody might look into that conversation like, oh, what kind of birds? One of my former CFOs was like a bird watcher. So just saying I have birds might actually interest the person that's interviewing you. So bring your whole self to the table. What interesting things can you bring forward? Even as a funder, I want to know that you're just not about this particular product, that you are a human being. Because we actually fund people, not businesses, at the end of the day. People connect to people. I might really believe in your business, but I'll believe in your business because I'm seeing the passion that's coming through you. Not just because of what's on paper, because anybody else can have the same idea. But I want to be able to believe in you as a person. And to be able to do that, we need to create a trust base. So give me as much about yourself as possible so I can hook onto something. So what's the traction? Do you have a team behind you? Have you sold something to your customers? Do you have any feedback that you can learn from for the next step of your business, right? Those are the key components. And number 4th component on a pitch is show me the money. Have you sold anything? How are you selling it? Like, sometimes I ask even simple questions like, what is the actual business model? What are you selling and to who? You need to be clear about what you're selling. Like Holly said, with Cosmo, it's content. And you might think, is it events? Is it digital? Is it platform? Those are channels, but the product itself is content, right? So you need to be clear about what is it that I'm selling. And 2, know the amount of money that you want. Same as when you're interviewing for a job and they ask you the salary question. It's exactly the same thing when it comes to pitching. How much do you actually want? I feel a lot more confident when somebody has got a figure than anything between 15 and 17. So let's go for 5 then, right? Because it's just feeling like you're just shooting in the sky. Know the amount that you want and know where you're going to put it when it's given to you. Because that's going to be my next question. Okay, so if I gave you 50, where would you put it? Whew. I was thinking maybe a team or something like be clear, what is it going to go to? I want you to be confident, say it's going to marketing, 20% is going to marketing, 10% is going to increasing our team numbers, 30% is going to product development. Just be clear. How much do you want and where are you taking it? You know, it gives your funders a lot more confidence in you. Those are the key components. So a little wrap up on the components is, what is the pain points that you are solving? What's your competitive advantage? What makes you different from the others? What traction have you created? And show me the money. How much do you want? How much have you already made and where are you going to put it?